Hello and welcome. Thank you for coming back. Last week I spoke about an interesting concept called a psychophysical mechanism, which is what you are, a body and a brain. And together they are a vehicle by which you move and do and think and act. This body mechanism, this psychophysical coordination, can either be led subconsciously, which it has been over the millennia, or it can be directed and guided consciously, which is what I'm trying to advocate for, so that we can all become a little bit more aware, take responsibility of ourselves firstly, and then enter into the world and act as we find appropriate. Today I'm going to speak about a concept which is called sensory appreciation. So we may think things are appropriate, we may think thoughts are appropriate, or actions or conclusions, but they are in connection with our sensory appreciation. One sensory appreciation can be either accurate, which is not often the case, or inaccurate, which means it needs to be refined, cleaned out, put together a little bit more so that the information coming into the system is more accurate. When we receive accurate information and we as a vehicle remain accurate in our relating to that information, we are able to stay conscious, awake, just the same thing. We can think clearly, we can act accordingly to how we would like to. We are not at the mercy of a sensory drive. In the olden days, we were instinct driven, so it was fine to be led subconsciously because our sensory appreciation was very accurate. We had slowly evolved in relation to our environments over millennia, a little bit of growth here, a little bit of growth there, a little bit of change here, a little bit of change here. But in the last couple of 100 years, if not more, we live a very different type of life. We are still living using our bodies, but we live in an environment that is extremely artificial and unnatural. We use our thinking brains, our so-called mental capacities, a lot more than our physicalities. We are not swinging around in the trees or running after this, that, or the other. We sit around and we think and we do and we live consciously and rationally a lot more. Unfortunately, our coordination and our sensory appreciation has gone backwards. Because the coordination has lost its naturalness and its ease, it has also lost its accuracy. So as an instrument that is used to take in information through your ears and your nose and your eyes, and your proprioception and your body, because that as an instrument has become faded and inaccurate and debauched is a bit of a big word, but because of the tension and the squashing and the pulling, the information coming into this instrument comes in skew. When I say skew, I'm not saying a skew person like someone that's crooked, although that is also not necessarily where we're aiming for. We want to take out the tension, bring in the life, bring in the freedom into a body which mirrors how you think. So as anyone sits there and listens, they may be convinced that they are very accurately relating to their life and the information coming in through their senses. But a little bit of humility and curiosity is needed to know that the chances of us being 100% accurate is very, very, very slim. Therefore, learning how to stop, how to notice, how to see that maybe you pull your head back and down and you pull up your shoulders and you hold your breath, you squash your spine, or you completely undirected and flailing around like a flailing around type of person, or you heavy and weighed down and compacted, or you very tense and stressed out. All of these are coordinations of the body which affect the way you think and the way you live and the way you do things. So the point of these videos is to help the world, or whoever's listening, maybe 1 or 2 people, to notice what they do in their bodies, to learn how to stop, and to learn how to redirect something that is natural. Some of my videos will be just for information like this, explaining a concept like sensory appreciation, which needs to become more accurate, and most likely than not is inaccurate for most people. So it's a kind of a talking about an idea, and then we'll set aside time to make long form videos of how you can stop with a mirror, notice yourself, and redirect a more natural and accurate coordination. Correct and natural coordination, which happens to affect accuracy of your sensory appreciation. Now, I hope that makes a lot of sense, because sense is what we're looking for in this day and age. We want accurate senses so that we can be in a mind that is accurately receiving information and relating to it. If you have any questions, please do email me or write in a comment or tell me this is very boring, you don't understand what I'm saying. I would love to hear what you have to say, and I'd love to engage with you. And I'd love you to become more well and free, autonomous and knowledgeable about this fundamental thing, which is that you are a psychophysical organism, a mechanism, a vehicle, and that you have a sensory appreciation. And either your appreciation is inaccurate, which it mostly is, for me as well. It takes a long time to clean it out and get it to a place where that which you experience is not inside a subconscious manipulated experience bubble of contortion, but is clear information which gives you the experience of a bit more space, a bit more autonomy, a bit more time to take it in, reflect, respond to it. It's a more secure and solid experience. The sensory appreciation, when it becomes natural and well coordinated, is peaceful, solid, and you can go have fun, jump up and down, but then you can also just sit quietly and listen to someone that's very boring or annoying or whatever. Okay, you must have a good day, and I shall speak to you again. Thank you very much for listening, and I shall see you next time. Don't forget, you are a reacting machine. It's not your brain that's thinking ideas and trying to run your life. It's your body and your brain at the same time in relation to each other. And if you can get the relationship healthy, connected, aware of each other, then the world's your oyster. You can go do and be whatever you want. You won't be so scared. You won't be so uncoordinated. You won't be so... all of those things that hold us back. They're just bad habits that sit in your body. We're going to get rid of them. Anyway. Till next time.